for sure. See what happens. Yeah, that's a keeper. We're doing the Pearl Soul Ring, play a fetch land, pass. End of turn, vamp for Tinker. Tinker with Force of Will back up. Man, Tinker's fair. Don't need too much for that. They don't need to play too much to disrupt this entire plan, though. This is why I think we might want to have the mystical tutor in our deck, though. Like, just having more ways to open the game like this seems pretty imperative, but I don't know. P9 hasn't been playing mystical tutor. He doesn't. I don't know. It's got to be better than the second Lavinia, though, maybe. Lavinia's pretty good in the bug matchup, actually. Turning off Force of Will, Force of Vigor, and their Delve spells is pretty reasonable. It's like a lot of their interaction. So, a misstep is annoying here, too. But we would still have the land to be able to tinker. We just wouldn't have the extra... Oh, that's a Once Upon a Time. Is this Eldrazi? We have a pretty good hand for Eldrazi. We just force the first thing that stops us from tinkering and then tinker them. Unless they have, like, Cavern Thalia, obviously. Once Upon a Time could still be Dredge as well, which would not be good. Because we only have one interaction spell versus Dredge. I think I'm okay with, like, most Eldrazi starts here. One force should be enough on the play. Oh, it's a Memnite. Okay, so it's Hollowvine. That's, it's not good, because they have a lot more interaction. Let me go look up a Hollowvine list. Montolio's... I guess it's more likely it's Montolio's currently. So 4 Force, 3 Mind Break, 2 Misdirection, 4 Force of Vigor, 4 Force of Negation. We're just so fucked. This matchup is probably unwinnable. They just have like 40 free counter spells in their deck. Well, this lessens the likelihood of 2... Okay, so they can't have 2 counter spells now. So they think that 3 hollow ones is good. But I'm here to tell them that, unless they have Mind Break Trap, I guess, that the 3rd hollow one was really good for us, so they can't have double force. I'd like to put a Tinker on the top of my library. And then I would like to tinker away the... I think it's still actually the Soul Ring. Do they have a force with their triple hollow one starting hand? I think that's only reasonable, right? Yep. Why is it reasonable for someone to have triple hollow one Force of Will? Turn 1. Crazy. Alright, so opponent can still have a Mind Break Trap, which is something to keep in mind. We have 1 land drop to give. We kind of have... Ooh, jeez. We kind of have to hit well here. We can definitely just fizzle and lose. Which we did. Wonderful. Wow. It's pretty unlucky. God, it's so stupid. There's like 10 lands in our deck. So we're gonna go to 3. Can still win off this. It's just gonna be very difficult. Oh, that's not good. Alright, we really need a lot of Moxen off the top. Demonic Tutor, you say? Just gonna turn off my fetch lands. I guess I don't have a choice, right? Holy crap. So we need to kind of PO combo off now that we don't have Bolus's Citadel. So what is the answer here? The answer is just Ancestral Recall and hope to go off. Sure seems like that. Because I could Hercules them, but we're at 1. No balance in the main. I typically don't even know if balance is good in this matchup. It looks like it's just Ancestral as our only real play here. Like, we could technically put a Time Walk on top and hit a bunch of Moxen and keep going, but we can't cast any more spells off of our Citadel. I think it's just Ancestral into a bunch of spells into a PO combo. Well, that's a start, right? So we need to hit 2 mana that doesn't cost us anything off the 2 cards below this PO. A Mana Crypt or a Black Lotus. That technically does it as well. Not does it, but at least helps. We have 3 dead cards in our hand. We could still get Mindbreak trapped, but we can't do anything about it. That's a good. Alright, this is getting better. So we can Merchant Scroll for a PO. Do I play this land off the top of my library? What about Merchant Scroll? I guess we should just start with Repeal, maybe? Trying to maximize the chances here, because we're not out of the woods yet. That's a good one. I can pick up this Bolus's Citadel for an extra card right now. I do not have a Storm card. We need to Mentor Time Walk, unfortunately. I could pick up this Bolus's Citadel now, but it doesn't let me play more zeros off the top. I don't think it's necessary. Maybe it isn't actually correct, though. Yeah, I'm going to pick them all up, I think. I think I need as many cards as I can. And it's not gonna really help me that much. So I need to find... I have Snapcaster, so I have Snap PO now. I have 5... 6... Should be good. I don't actually... I'm looking for a Tolarian. I don't want to play my land drop until I find a Tolarian. So... I think I have to use my Lotus on this one. The Yawgmoth will be pretty good too. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Okay, so there's my Mentor. Now we just need a Time Walk. Still don't have a Time Walk though. I guess we're just gonna start with another PO because that's free. $19 cards in library. There's the Yogwell. So that should do it. I think it's pretty good this week. I do want to cast at least one PO just to pick up this Mana Vault. Ooh, that was very unlucky to start and very lucky to finish. You've missed it. We tinkered for a Bolas's Citadel after our opponent had triple Hollow 1 Force. And our Bolas's Citadel hit land. So we had to combo off on the next turn with 3 health by PO, basically. And we got there. Pretty crazy. The opponent's third Hollow 1 was really good for us because it meant they couldn't have 2 forces. So we're going to need Flusterstorms, Bolas's Citadel, Blightsteel Colossus. Containment Priest is the tech I have for this matchup here. No, Citadel is just the dumbest fucking card. That seems reasonable, but maybe not great. I'm not 100% sure. Do you board in, like, swords here? I think it's, like, fine to keep 1 Hercules, because we can Hercule ourselves. We can cut an island. We can cut... I kind of want Lavinia's Priests. I actually don't think I want Balance. I think I'd rather just have Lavinia's and Priests. I actually don't think I want Hercules either. I don't really think having that answer is good. I don't think I'd bring in swords either. Would you keep both win conditions, I guess is a question. You don't really need repeal. Do I need both of these? Kind of want both of these. I don't need a mental misstep. It doesn't really do anything, right? They just have 1 mental misstep and Basking Root Wallows. I don't really give a shit. Yeah, I don't think I would need a misstep. Yeah, I think, like, Esper playing 2 Containment Priests seems like the tech for this weekend. I guess I could just, like, trim a Night's Whisper here and then just play like this. Because I want to have a Blightsteel, I think. Because it's less susceptible to Force of Vigor. Maybe I just want to have a Blightsteel. Maybe I don't even want to have a... Maybe I don't even... Because they can pressure me with Vengevines. I think I just don't even want a Citadel. I think I would rather just have a Blightsteel. I just have to be careful of tinkering to Blightsteel if I have a Containment Priest, obviously. This seems fine. I like this setup. Is Reed playing DPS? That's cool. Grixis, like Grixis flavored DPS. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm keeping this hand. Oh, it's really bad against Mindbreak Trap. I guess Containment Priest doesn't stop Squee, which is kind of unfortunate. But if I hit a land, I can Tinker for a Blightsteel and have Flusterstorm back up. If I hit an Opal, I can do it the same as well. Yeah, I think this is like a reasonably greedy keep that you can do. Opponent is missing a Squee, a Vengevine, and a Hollow one. Yeah, like this has like Eastland Vengevine. So this hand's like pretty good against Vengevine if we just put a containment. Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh! Now what's the play? They only have 4 Force of Will that can counter Containment Priest. I don't think go all in is the answer versus the... Look, I don't know if you've seen this deck. 4 Force of Will, 3 Mindbreak Trap, 2 Misdirection, 4 Force of Vigor, 4 Force of Negation. We're not going all in against that unless we had Flusterstorm. And even if we had Flusterstorm, we might still lose. I think what we're going to do is we're going to pass the turn. See if they have Vigor. They don't have Vigor. Do I want to play around them drawing into Force of Will? No. I want them to go in on this Vengevine. Vengevine, of course, does not beat Hollowvine, which is worth noting. If we can have... Oh, sorry. Containment Priest doesn't beat Hollowvine. Lavinia would beat Hollowvine. So they didn't have Force of Vigor. But that doesn't mean they don't have other forces. Okay. So we got rid of... So they had a Commandeer. I might not even play this Containment Priest. It's not going to do enough. If they have, like, Rootwalla Memnite, I think I'll play the Containment Priest. But if it's Rootwalla Hollowvine, I don't think I want to play the Containment Priest because it's not going to beat it anyways. And then we can hopefully hit the blue source for Tinker Flusterstorm. Yeah, so, like, Containment Priest here is just, like, clearly not going to get the job done. Does Blightsteel even get the job done? I guess is the next question. Probably. Yeah, like, that's kind of actually shit that Containment Priest doesn't actually beat Hollowvine. Maybe Containment Priest is just awful and I should have played Rest in Peace. But then that gets hit by Force of Vigor. I don't want that. That's pretty bad, too. I didn't bring in Balance. Because I'm playing, like, 4 Hate Bears. It's kind of bad to have Balance in your deck. I actually think Balance, like, in general, not great. Obviously, we don't have a land here, so Balance is fantastic. Alright, we just want to hit a blue source so that we can get a Blightsteel with Flusterstorm back up. Oh, well, close enough. We don't really have a choice anymore, I don't think. So we should be able to beat... We beat Mindbreak Trap. Oh, that just resolves? I'm so confused. So hopefully this Blightsteel beats them. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure that it's going to. If they hit like multiple or more Vengevines and Hollowvines, like could have a problem here. Maybe I am just supposed to bring in Balance. You're probably right, Gosu. Even with... Maybe Containment Priest isn't actually even good against my opponent. They did hit a second... They hit Vengevine and they hit another Bazaar. Oh god. Maybe Containment Priest is just garbage in this matchup, actually. They had Mindbreak Trap. Sick Mindbreak Traps. I'm glad I didn't jam on turn 1. I would have lost. Hey, Matt. Yeah, I mean, it's not really for Hollowvine, but, like... They block with Vengevine, and then... If they hit another Vengevine next turn, we die. So be it, I guess. Can't really do anything about it, right? So they should... Alright, they just need to hit... They just need to hit their 4th Vengevine. One is in exile here. And have a spell to play. There's 30 cards left in their deck, and they have 1 Vengevine. They hit the Rootwalla, but not the Vengevine. Do they have enough to block now, though? They only need to block 9 points. I guess they can block. We're just going to lose. It's kind of fucked. Should I have forced this? 3, 6. That wouldn't have mattered. Wow. I needed a containment priest. I guess they have to leave both Vengevines back. No, they only have to leave one Vengevine back. 4, 7, 9. It wouldn't have mattered if I forced this. So they can attack with one Vengevine and lose their board here. If we could just draw a Moxen so that we can play a Containment Priest, we'll win the game. I guess I take one more damage this way. Yeah, if we can hit a Moxen, that would be great. Even a Petal is fine. Oh, I already used my Petal. So just a non-Opal Moxen. Containment Priest will be very good if we can draw Moxen here. Oh, I guess they need 10 points of... They need 10, right? Yeah, they need 10. So they can't attack with this Root Wall or they die. Right? 4, 7, 9. This is 11. Okay, so I think they killed themselves here. I think they needed to not attack with that Root Walla. Am I miscounting, chat? I think they just died. Unless they have another hollowed one to follow up. In which case they could have attacked with a Vengevine instead, though. Or they could have attacked with the hollow one instead of the Vengevine. If they had another hollow one, they could... Oh, they have a Memnite. Okay. So I force this and I win. 4, 9... Yeah, I just force this and I win. Greedy play by the... Oh, they have a second Memnite? Oh, they have a Chalice. Okay, we're fine. Alright, so opponent got a little greedy there. I did hit the Ruby for the Containment Priest. So... Oh, no, because they have a Chalice. Never mind. That's funny. Alright, so we forced a Memnite into Vintage, and we won because of it. God, what a game of Magic the Gathering, chat. Unbelievable. Unbelievable game of Magic the Gathering. Beautiful. I feel like I learned a lot, though. Wow. That's nuts. Okay, cool. Yep. Alright. We got some time. Let's